Alright, final guy. Ah, I get you. I was just wondering. Well, thank you, TradeBot. You have been a fantastic help to me. Go ahead and save the power there. Let's see. We needed to go mining for cobalt now. And then we can almost get a good fricking suit. It'll be beautiful. I gotcha. I mean, obviously it wouldn't do anything for me anyway, since there's, no bad guys around, but... just curious, I guess. Alright. Leave my tool belt here. We're all kitted up for mining. I feel like my rover was never over this far before, but... I guess we're just not going to ask questions. No, we need power before we go out. Yeah, no, I figured it probably wasn't going to do anything. Like I said, I mean, there's no enemies here for it to go after anyway, so... Let's see. Now... That's kind of what I'm worried about with some of my interior rooms. Honestly, the thing I'm most worried about is, well, I guess that don't have anything to do with what I was going to say. I need to figure out how to generate more power fast, because I'm kind of teetering on the edge of blacking out a lot. I need cobalt. It'd probably be easier to find cobalt during the day, but I don't know, it feels like the solar returns are so bad that I don't know why I want to bother with it. Not to mention, the way I got it set up with them solar towers, it'd be kind of hard to implement without having them block each other out, unfortunately. Let's see. Cobalt should be CO, I believe. Let's see, use copper. Fe. O2, Fe. If I were looking for cobalt, what color would I be looking for? Because I still never did get a good battery, so, these are going to die in about 2 seconds. Gold. Uranium. Copper. Iron. H2O. H2O. See, I thought about that too, and that's kind of the direction I'm going for, but the problem is, the way I've got my base set up, it's all running on one power grid right now, so it's... I don't know, there's a lot of stuff I really should do different, but I'm not set up for doing it different. My god, Cobalt was fucking... What's red? Yes, this would be a Twitch. Well, no, technically this is not a Twitch. I'll show you what a Twitch is, though. It's a really handy thing. Let's see, that is edge, right? Yes, that's edge. Twitch. So this is what a Twitch really is. We gotta hide that, bring that up. Wonder how the hell we zoom in on that. I'm sure there's a way of doing it. I don't know, we'll just click on it here. So yeah, that's a Twitch. Basically what it is, it's a little piece of rope on the end of a stick. You put the rope over a horse's lip and you twist, and that gives you control over the horse. That's what a Twitch is. Which I've never thought about before, but it's really weird that they named the premier game streaming service after that. Recursive screens, or yeah, I think that'd be recursive. Oh, they're real cool. There's at the bar I worked at before it shut down, there was one of them behind the bar, but instead of a rope, it had a chain on it. So that was our kick-ass stick if we ever needed one. I think I actually even pulled it out once. Like, in seriousness. We always pulled it out as a joke, but I think there was one time I needed to pull it out because shit was going down. Good times. I can't wait for that bar to open back up. Any more silver? Nope, no more silver. And this still doesn't solve our goddamn cobalt problem. Phelamon, find us cobalt. Sniff it out. You're our bloodhound. I mean, whatever works. Why not, you know? I've heard of worse ways of getting to sleep. I feel like there's a good Boy Scout joke to be made, but hell if I can think of it right now. Let's get rid of this small, stupid battery and get a bigger battery. We're going to need to make more bigger batteries, but that will be a problem for tomorrow, Merc. Is that... No, that's water. Yogurt, you're smart. What color slash initials would cobalt be on the batteries? Really? I assume you must have did it through IC or what? Well, no, there wouldn't be a way to do it just through IC because you have to have them on separate logic grids. That's CO. CO should be cobalt. So purplish. So how did you improve upon my design, then? If you don't mind my asking. Like, I'm genuinely curious. I can't believe I figured out how to do it on my own. Come on. Load. Do something. Now there, Van. Don't make promises you don't intend to keep. Van Mass. The Lock Van Mass monster. Let's see, what are we doing here? We have no idea what we're doing here. We never do. That's really when we start talking in the third person, because we have nothing else to do. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Like I said, I'm really curious what somebody that actually knows what they're doing with the logic comes up with on that, because I'm just proud of it as is. I had an idea, I figured it out and stuck with it. I swear to God, I found deposits of like 20,000 cobalt once upon a time, and now that I need it, Ruben's sleeping. He doesn't have time to bother with this bullshit. Even saying his name didn't, like, get him to budge. He is dead to the world currently. Sleeping there with his tennis ball. Probably telling me to get the fuck off here and go to bed already. A lot of gold. Don't think I need gold. All of the nickel in the world that I don't need. Seriously, once upon a time, there was cobalt far as the eye can see, and now, well then, oop, we might have found a big deposit here. I'm a little surprised I'm not getting game requests right now from a very vocal minority that would like to see something besides this. Hell, even Phalemon's pretty quiet tonight. Unfortunately. I guess she just don't like us no more. Kinda figured you left. I seen we're back down to 2 viewers, so I guess Van Mass must have left then. Unless Yogurt disappeared, but which I guess is possible. I think he pops in and out anyway. More cobalt. All of the cobalt now that we're finally making use of it. Awesome. I will have to take a look when I get done here. Because I wouldn't mind a different way of doing it. Because like I said, I'm sure there's a better way of doing it. I got something that worked, and I was so happy with it. Come on, cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Was that really all there was down here? Fuck. Well, I guess let's go back, and we got... We've got to find more before we go back. This is just ridiculous. Woof. You know, I do have The Sims, but I really don't want to install fucking EA Origin or whatever it is anymore. Logic out on its own network of a batch writer and used a small transformer under it to give it power. You know, I guess I never thought about just using a transformer to separate it on its own network. That'd definitely work. I don't think Twitch will, or I don't think OBS will run on fucking a Mac. That's the issue with that whole plan. Also, you really didn't strike me as the type to play computer games, I guess, much less The Sims. Don't know why. Would love to have an excuse for you, but just calls them how's I sees them. But Yogurt, that was actually another good question for you. How much I assume a transformer siphons off so much power from everything going through it. How much is that? Like, any sort of a noticeable amount, or... Do 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 do. You know, I did know that, though. Seems like I also used to know another useless fact about Simlish. God damn it, I know that's not the name of it. It's something like that, though. I'd have to fucking look up the name of it now. The pool ladder was too easy. My favorite was always you put them in a room with a fireplace and then delete the door. And then just let them keep starting the fireplace over and over again. And then eventually nature takes its course. Which Sims do you have? I've got 3, I think. I thought about getting 4, but like you said, the whole life savings deal. Not a very fun prospect. My god, was there not even any fucking cobalt down here after I dug all this way? I hate you, Cobalt. I have no idea who Trivium is. If they're not Brooks and Dunn, I guess I don't know them. Not that I've even listened to Brooks and Dunn anytime lately, but It worked for the joke. I don't know if I ever did The Sims 1. I remember I did Sims 2 at a friend's house, and then I did, like I said, I bought Sims 3 for myself. Then, what are they out to now? I want to say 4, but I feel like now they're on Sims 5. Okay, just 4. I don't know why I thought they were on 5. Brain damage. That's the only excuse I got. All of the brain damage. Going slowly insane. Oh, maybe that's it then. Like, what are they going to improve on in 5? I feel like at a certain point there's nothing new you can add. Or at least nothing you can add that a fucking DLC wouldn't take care of, which is going to be $30 anyway. I don't know, maybe... I mean, it basically is open world. Basically. Yeah, I mean, unless you mean like the whole world's going to be loaded at once, and I feel like that would be such an unnecessary use of resources on your computer that... You mean you can't go places? Well, that's fucking dumb. How the hell do you go backwards that hard? Like hell, 3 lets you go around the world. Here I was just talking about maybe I'll get Sims 4 and fucking do a stream on that. Actually, that'd be a good idea if I ever, get monetized. You just don't have a good enough, just don't have a good enough memory system. Need to get the fucking solid state drive. Let it load instantly. Oh, really turn out to be shit? I was gonna say I still meant to get on. I always go and fucking claim them at least. I've got an entire library full of free games that I've never downloaded any of them. I mean, it is a free game. What can you really expect from it? Let's see. Gold? We don't care about gold. I know I've seen more cobalt down here. There it is. Honestly, I don't think I could do fork knife on my fucking computer. I think it's a little too fast-paced for me to be able to use keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse shooters for me, I need something a little more slow and sedate. Like Tarkov. And I'm even... Well, about the second I say I'm even getting halfway decent at it, I'd try and show off and it would just be an absolute slaughter, so... I won't say anything like that. Okay, we've got 2 stacks of cobalt, which probably is still not anywhere near enough, but Let's go back to the base and use them. And if we see any cobalt on the way, we'll get it. Was that it? Can you even get Mario Kart on a computer? I'm pretty sure that's a console exclusive. I mean, definitely because it's a Nintendo deal. I've never heard Nintendo porting any of their games. I'll tell you what, you figure out how to fucking... You figure out how to let me screen capture on OBS from the Switch, and we'll start streaming more Fortnite. I mean, nobody's gonna fucking watch it, but... My god, right when I gave up on cobalt, I found all of the cobalt. Which I'm not going to complain about it, but just ridiculous. Alright, Yogurt, you fly down here, you get it all set up for me. How can you watch it if you're playing with me? I'll tell you what, Yogurt, that's actually a great idea. You fly down here, set up a video capture card for me, pour my sidewalk. It'd work out great. I mean, obviously you're going to have to cover all your own expenses and probably buy the concrete, but I'll tell you what, I probably get the number for the concrete people around here. That will be my contribution to it. I will provide you the number of the local concrete people, and I'll tell you what, I'll cook a steak when it's all done. Everything else is on you, though, bud. Oh, and of course a case of beer. But if you're watching me play, then you're not watching yourself play, and then you end up killed. Killed. You know, I was about to say something real stupid, Phalemon. I always get fucking... Alright, again, I'll have to take a look when this is over, which... I should think about winding it down. Now that I got the furnace up, I'm kind of excited. We're making progress, boys. My next question is, how hard is it to fucking install? You gotta remember, I built this computer, but I really had no idea what I was doing. I tell you what, I'll play Fork Knife if you buy me the card. There we go. Good. Buy the card and pay for Yogurt's flight down so he can install it for me. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together.